Alright guys, it's JB again. I know I haven't done a tutorial in a while, so I thought I'd bang another one up for you. What it is I made a wobble based video a while ago. It was a pretty rubbish video. The end product was pretty shit, but the idea was, you know, to introduce you to like LFOs. I mean, no way would I used that wobble in one of my tracks. You know, I'm not on meth or out. I could tell when it sounds crap. But, you know, I've been getting loads of comments on that video saying we're all unoriginal and we want to know how to sound like Dr. P, like you get that yai sound with a wobble bass. So it sounds a bit human, a bit I mean the style's already been taken, so basically people want, here's one I made earlier, people want a wobble that goes yeah, 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 yeah. Right, I'm going to teach you how to make one. It's going to be really quick and it's going to be using ES2. It's dead simple, so I don't know why everybody's asking me, because you need to learn how to get over things like that yourself, but I'm just going to make this really simple, right? I'm going to assume that you all know a little bit about ES2. I'm going to put a complete reset patch for the ES2 in my description for my video, a download link, which a complete reset, it looks like this. It's just got one oscillator working, nothing special, no routing, no vector type shit. So it'll sound like this anyway. Obviously not as funkalicious as that little thing I just did, a little bit, but not like that. Right, so let's bang a tune in there. Right. That's a nice tune. You're going to be hearing a lot of that. Right, make something interesting, whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to bang a couple of oscillators in. Probably like that. Right, so that's mine done. Put that in parallel. It don't matter because you wrote. Obviously, this is the filter. If you don't know, this little thing, series and parallel button, just means whether the noise that's made by the oscillators is run through both of them filters at the same time, which is what the blend is for, or whether it runs through one and into the other. So anyway, I've put it on that because I like the vertical look, no other reason. Cut off, turn that down. You need to go to your router, target, cut off 1 and 2, or cut off 1 or whatever one you're using via LFO2. So I'm going to put LFO2 on something dead slow. 1, 2. Change the shape of the wave so that it's like something a bit more wow-ish. Right, decent. That's your sound nearly done. Now, all it is about putting in plugins, and they all come within Logic, and they're dead simple. So before you post a comment, not that I'm bothered because I'm getting another video out of it, but before you post a comment, always have a go yourself, because you're going to be following this video to a T, and you could have done it and just stumbled across some sick sounds when you're making it. That's how I make most of my sounds. And I don't save the plugin setting there. Whenever you come across this bad sound, save it here, click setting, save it, and then you'll have your own shit that's original instead of having to make Dr. P music, you know. So that sounds bad shit right now, but it's all about the plugins. I'm not going to EQ it because I can't be bothered. All you need to do, distortion, bit crusher, one of the most generic wobbles you can find in dubstep sounds like this. So it's good at first, but anybody that knows anything about dubstep's going to hear it and just say, "Oh mate, I could make that in 5 minutes." You know, you're not going to get a record deal or anything. Do you know what I mean? Right. Resolution. Well, if you don't know anything about bit crushing, just imagine this, right? It's all about the sound card in a computer. So iMac or whatever, laptop or whatever, it's going to be a 6 sound card. It can, you know, remember polyphonic ringtones? It can play more than one at once, and it can just do all this bad shit. This just breaks it down, rips it apart, takes it to as if it's coming out of a Game Boy, which is just a little chip, one tone at a time, you know, right. So 8-bit, I know, is bad shit. It's all about the down sampling, so just bring it along and listen. So, yeah, it's just all about the downsampling. That literally took me 2 minutes to do, and it should do you. You just need to mess with, I don't know, drive it if you want. Bang on. Bang tidy. Right, here's what, I'm going to show you something interesting to mix it up. Because obviously if you're looking at this tutorial, you're not being original, and it pets me head. So, forget, right, unlink this. Got no cut off. So you got no LFO doing anything. Whatever. Yeah, you've got your sound. Cut off isn't wobbling. You got your bit crusher there. Now, where is it? Just gonna move that down one. Don't forget that music isn't the same as anything else, right? You know that old saying, you can't polish a turd. Fuck that, because you can. You can. That's the first bit of a sound. That is what everyone can do, what you've done on that. It's what you do with that sound. So try out the filter, the auto filter. Instead of using an LFO on that, open up your auto filter and you've got an LFO here. So cut off mod, bang that up. It's a more, the LFO is a lot better and more detailed as well. So imagine if you made that sound and made another sound, say a high-pitched lead or something, you wanted a breakdown in your track. Imagine you had this on a bus, yeah? You turn them all up to the bus, and you just sent both tracks into it, cut off modulation on them both, so you've got this sick wobble out of 2 sounds with the same LFO. You need to experiment like that, so. Doesn't sound that good. Change the waveform. We'll turn this down. See, like that. And then, look, with this LFO and everything, stereo phase, bang that a little bit, and they come through at different times. It's like stereo delay, except a lot sexier. So, near that. See, on the actual patch, maybe take it out of mono, bang a load of voices on it. Turn up the detune at the bottom. But yeah, I hope I've shown you some good stuff. Fucking bang that up, I think. Like that. Do what you want, man. Experiment. It's your music. Just this in dubstep is one of the easiest things to do. So if you have to post a comment to do it, I think that's how it's getting now. People are just, oh, I don't know how to make a sound similar to this fucking banging tune. I'll just search it on YouTube, search it in Google. That's how all these producers got their own style. You might be sick at synthesis, but lazy, and just search for all these. Even if you're pretty sure you know how to make any sound, my advice would be have a go for yourself for hours, for days if it takes days, because that knowledge is the stuff that sticks with you. Because later on, I might think, oh yeah, that's a sick whatever it'll be, and know how to make it sound a bit more human, like talkboxy, and that might find its way into one of my tunes. But I'm not just gonna, I don't just want to put that in my tune, it's been done. But I mean, feel free to, but your tunes won't get viewed that much because it's white noise. You need to stand out. You've got all these songs coming in off YouTube, off everywhere. You don't want to make one that sounds like that unless you're a musical genius on the keyboard and you can come up with the best tune in the world. You need to have sounds. It's all about your sound set. Prodigy, most of their tunes are like, but it's the listen to Memphis Bells by Prodigy. It's just a little bell thing. There's no complicated rhythms, but all the sounds that they use fit together, and they're all original, even if they're simple. But it's not about what keys you press, it's about what they express. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully this will help you. I don't want you to just go and stick it in a track. But yeah, thanks a lot. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm probably going to do another wobble video on how to make a better one using ES2, because the last one I'm not proud of. So anyway, thanks guys, yeah.